Yes, hello. Okay. So today this will be a story time. So it'll be a story time on how I got educated, if you know what I mean. So, so let's start this story time off with a little trivia about myself. So, like my family, they are like pretty like they're I would say we are not filthy rich, but we have like sufficient amount of money like in order to survive and have like secondary needs like Minecraft and stuff and cosmetics and all. So my school, we went to this place called Dubai in UAE. Probably most of you know it. It's a pretty well-known place. Okay. So our school was holding like a school trip to that place. So my parents were like, okay, you can go. This was like 2 years back, before the coronavirus stuff. So yeah, right now I'm in around eighth, going to ninth. This happened when I was in the sixth grade. So like start of middle school. I'm in the late end of middle school. I'll be entering high next year. So I go to this place, and the fun fact, none of my classmates were going. I was the only one going in my class, but there were still some people going from my grade. So yeah, so wow. Anyways, thanks for that. Thanks for the free win. But let's not get off topic here. Then I knew this guy. He was like acquaintance. You could say like borderline acquaintance. Like we barely knew each other, but we still kind of knew each other. So this guy, he we made a plan that since I'm the only like he's the only one that I know that's going on the trip, so I'll just bunk with him. So like he'll be my roommate for the trip. Now this guy, okay, he the day comes, okay, so then the last minute man bung like man okay wait a minute. Man ditches me, just straight up ditches me, and then I'm left here with a roommate like okay, I'm not working. Okay, so I'm left here like alone. I have no one to talk to. I know nobody on that trip. And one more thing to note is I had there were these eighth graders at that time, so 2 years older than me, that I had some drama with. So like big story short, like there was some accusations that I stole this guy's like money or something, but I didn't. But he believes that I stole his money, and it was like big scandal and stuff. So we were basically not on good terms. Okay, my PC. So so these guys were also going to the trip. So now you can understand that I was like pretty okay. My PC. Sorry for that, but as you can imagine, I was pretty scared. Not gonna lie. So this guy was like a goon and stuff. So actually, he actually confronted me a couple of times. I barely dodged it. So then the teachers and the coordinators, they paired me up with these random two guys. So these two guys were in the same class, and they were actually friends. So I just got paired up with random randos. So then yeah. So then we were going somewhere, like this was 1 or 2 days in the trip, and all the sixth grader boys, they were making they were hanging out in the same room, like all eight of us that were going on the trip. So then this guy that I was roommating with, he makes a reference to 69, and me being the what do you call it, uneducated, uncultured person that I am, I asked, "What is so funny about 69?" So, so then after the trip was over and we're back to our rooms, okay, then this guy asked, "You really don't know what 69 means?" And I'm like, "No, what does it mean? Please explain." So he's like, "Oh boy, you're in for a ride." That night, man, I'll be honest here. Man really just went all in, if you know what I mean. You probably do, but if you know what I mean, man went all in. Oh my god, I don't want to use this. I have no pose. Okay. So man went like he told me everything, and like he also showed me live examples of stuff. So that was pretty enlightening. I was scarred. Don't like that stuff. So I was scarred. Like my little brain was scarred. So that, and I haven't recovered since. And one funny thing, I don't know if this will get demonetized or something, but man, I don't know how to say this without getting demonetized. Alright, let's say GG. Okay, so man literally told me the poses, like actually, like actually really, and I'm just like, huh, you're a weirdo. And frankly, that guy was a weirdo. But but then one more thing, like this was that night. And the other guy that was roommating with, so we were three people. So this guy, me, and then some other guy. So that guy was also like listening. He knew it, but he was still listening for some reason. He was getting pleasure out of it in a weird way. He was getting pleasure from me learning about that stuff. So that was pretty questionable, if I do say so myself. So yeah, but we, after that, we became kind. He's a really nice guy, to be honest. That guy, the one that educated me, he's actually a pretty chill dude if you get to know him. So we were actually making plans of me buying Fortnite, but then I realized that, oh wait, I actually need the Xbox Play thing for multiplayer, because Xbox and PlayStation have that and it sucks. But so I couldn't buy it, so I bought a lot of books. Yes, I bought a lot of Percy Jackson books. I was about to get like 2 to 3 Nerf sets, and but then this guy, he tells me that they might not be allowed because they're guns, and security, especially international security. So I just bought a ton of books, like both main series books and like reference books too. So yes, that was money well spent. I mean, I read them all. Yeah, so that was basically my Dubai trip. Like my highlights, that I mean, the entire trip was a highlight, but like the things that are actually interesting and not your regular just trip, school trip. So yeah. Okay, what is this guy doing? Please, oh my god. I got so outplayed there. Wow. There goes my 3 win streak, I guess. And what do you mean I'm sending too many commands? What do you mean? Nah, man. So that, I mean, I cannot really explain, but you do know what he, like, the entire night he told me about stuff, about disgusting stuff, basically. So yeah, that was a quick story time. I mean, I'm I'm at a loss of words at how this video will be monetized. I mean, I've kept it pretty family friendly, but still, I hope this is monetized. Okay, I'm getting late. Bye. So, post editing Polaris here, I realized that you could hear my keyboard and mouse a lot in this video. So, I might be doing a keyboard mouse ASMR where I'll play bedwars and ASMR, and more shitty videos coming soon, so be on the lookout for that.